John, thanks. His day job is researching brain tumors at UCSF, but his passion is baking. So when he starts filming himself baking cakes, one really tall cake topples over, and his reaction is just priceless. Look at this right here. I mean, come on. Don't you feel bad for him? This goes viral. He ends up competing on the current season of the Great American Baking Show. And this morning, Miki Ladd is here to tell us all about it. Good morning.
Hello.
You survived.
Hello. Yes, somehow I made it through that disaster of a cake. But honestly, it was the greatest gift because everybody saw that video.
Yeah.
And I think some of the producers from the Great American Baking Show also saw that and were inclined to have me on to recreate some of the drama.
So it all worked out in the end.
Yes, it all worked out in the end. I was able to salvage the product and turn it into something. I think that was like really pretty. Yeah.
How tall was that?
I think it was about 3 feet tall.
And when that's
so
falling over,
enormous.
what's going through your head?
Well, I stepped away for about 10 seconds to wash dishes, as one does, and literally and I had my camera recording because I was recording the bake for a video, and literally from the corner of my eye, I start to see it topple, and I like run to catch it, but unfortunately, I was a little too late, and I'm just like, oh my God, this event is literally tomorrow. So how am I supposed to like salvage this cake? I need to make more icing. I have to like run to Costco. My mind is running like 1,000 miles a minute. And honestly, it feels a little bit like a science experiment gone wrong, which is quite appropriate because as a lab researcher, I run into that situation a lot where you have experiments and things that you're doing where you just have to make impromptu decisions on the fly. And
well,
so
it all worked out.
My science brain kicked in.
Yeah, good. Okay, what are you making right now?
Okay, so today I'm making a cake in an Indian decorated style, which is something that I really like doing. Like I like to incorporate a lot of Indian elements and like cultural aspects to my desserts. So inside here I have an ube pastry cream and a banana caramel.
Oh, that sounds good.
Which are delicious, I can attest. And then on the outside, I'm decorating it with some pink or some purple vanilla buttercream. And then I'm going to have some Mehndi-inspired motifs. So Mehndi is this like that Indian line work that people do on their hands before getting married.
Yeah.
I think it's really pretty, and I think it's a beautiful style to put on a cake. I recently actually made a cake for my friend's engagement that was also in the same like decorative way.
How long have you been doing this now? How did you get into it?
Yeah, I've been baking since I was a kid, honestly. Yeah, since I was like maybe in late elementary school. And honestly, it's just because I was a pudgy like sugar fiend. So like there was no cookie, no cake safe near me, and my parents would, they would not be keen on buying like finished products, but they would buy like the Betty Crocker cake mixes. And so that's what I started off actually working on or using. And then slowly but surely, one of my aunts, she like sent me my first Food Network recipe, which was cookies that she loved. And yeah, one thing led to another. At one point I was making like hundreds of macarons for a high school like French fair. And then yeah, now we're here.
Here you are now, yeah. So this is the actual apron that you're wearing on the show, that the Great American Baking Show. Look how
all my classmates signed that apron. It is so beat up, and like, I mean, a little bit of a spoiler. I don't know. I'm hopefully keeping it somewhat clean here, but I was a hot mess on the show. Like genuinely, my station was complete chaos because there's just so many things going on.
Is this the other contestants that signed this thing?
Yes, yeah, okay. The other contestants, some of the producers as well, like got to sign it, which was really nice.
So I watched episode 1 so far, and it seems like it would be a stressful thing to be baking on TV, competing with other people.
Yeah.
What's been the biggest challenge so far?
I think one of the hardest adjustments at the start was talking to producers and talking to the judges and the hosts as you're baking. Because you have planned these bakes in a way that, you want them to be really impressive and really complex. And that was one thing that I was very consistent with, was like making sure my cakes had a million components, which often left me very strapped for time. But then in the middle of all that, while you're trying to focus on measuring about 7 grams of gelatin, you have Paul Hollywood and Prue Leaf just like staring at you and like waiting for you to respond charmingly to their questions. And it is something that you just really can't prepare for.
You do have a lot of priceless reactions on the show. you did say that the feedback was a little harsh.
Yes. I think there are many times where I think like when you're baking for friends and family, you're used to everybody pretty much appreciating your bakes and like complimenting you. And you make these things with love, right? Like you're using flavors that are near and dear to you. You are, making these things for occasions. It's all like surrounded in this happiness. But then you put yourself on a platform to be critically judged and objectively, right? And it sometimes gets difficult because it's like a flavor that you like or an Indian sweet that I've worked into a bake. And sometimes the judges loved it, like to be fair. But sometimes it's just, I think, not to their liking.
Okay, so let's talk about this. How far did you make it in the competition?
So in the competition, I don't want to spoil too much because I do want people to watch the show.
Yeah.
But I did make it to the end.
To the final episode?
Yes, to the final episode.
Okay, speaking of the end, let me walk over here and grab, through the magic of TV, we've got your finished cake here.
Yes.
And this is what it's going to look like. And tell us again what you've got here on the top. Can I tilt this or will it fall off?
You can totally tilt it. It won't fall.
Okay.
So yeah, that's a like mehndi / henna inspired motif.
It's beautiful.
So you have like a little swan, you have floral elements. I feel like there's a lot in this like technique of decorating that's just like repeated motifs and swirls and little like frills. And yeah, so I love working with this style. Should we take a bite?
I would love to take a bite. Okay, by the way, you happen to have a day job that is doing what at UCSF?
So I am a brain tumor researcher at UCSF.
This is a big contrast.
Yes, it is. It's a little bit of a contrast, but then when you think about baking as a science, it starts to make a little more sense.
Okay.
In lab, I work on glioblastoma specifically. Now glioblastoma it's the most common like brain malignancy in adults, and it is pretty devastating. It has like a very, very poor prognosis, and it's pretty much universally fatal.
So this is crucial research that you are conducting yourself right now. Trying to find a cure for this.
Yes, working towards
that would be great.
Yeah.
Okay. And you also have this hobby of running to bakeries. Is that right?
Yes.
Tell us, what is that about?
So I mean, since I moved to SF about 5 years ago from New Jersey. And one of the things about this city that is so amazing that everybody, I think, avails themselves of is the beautiful weather. And so I really got into running when I moved here. And the other thing about SF that's really notable is that there's so many bakeries. There's Arsicle, there's like Maison Nico, Butter and Crumble.
I don't want to interrupt you, but we're running out of time, so I'm just going to grab a fork as soon as possible. Because I can't wait any longer. It looks so amazing.
Oh, whoa, I don't know if it's...
That's okay, that's okay. All right, here we go.
It looks really good, okay.
Miki Ladd from the Great American Baking Show. Thanks for coming in. Cheers. Congrats on your success on the show.
Thank you.
We'll be right back. We do want to mention, though, that there's more from Miki coming up. He's got to reveal more behind-the-scenes secrets of the show on our Crown 4 Plus 15 with Justine, hosted by Justine Waldman. And the show has a new look in our streaming studio. To be sure to download that app and check it out. Crown 4 Plus available for free on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire Stick. Again, cheers. Thanks for coming in.
Cheers.
We'll be right back.